Okay, so we've done law of sines, law of cosines, and now we're going to go through law of tangents. Okay. Okay, and law of tangents is actually another time. When do you use law of tangents? It is another time when you can use it to solve side angle side. If they said solve a problem using side angle side and you have your choice, I would probably use law of cosines. But if they say solve it using the law of tangents, that's the law you've got to use. Okay, there's three formulas. Okay, we're going to write these down in the notes first, and then we're going to put them on the card. It's side A minus side B up in the numerator over side A plus side B in the denominator equals the tangent of half of the difference of angle A minus angle B over the tangent of half the sum of angle A plus angle B. Okay, that's one formula. Okay. Okay, then the other form is C minus A, side C minus side A, over C plus A, and it equals the tangent of half C minus A, the angles, and tangent of half the sum of C plus angle A. Okay, and then the third one is B minus C over B plus C, and it's tangent of half the difference of angle B minus angle C over tangent of half the sum of B plus C. Okay, now let's take a minute and add that to your... Okay, so let's look at an example. In triangle ABC, side A is 321, side B is 234, angle C is 71. Side A is 321, B is 234, angle C is 71. Okay, find angle A and angle B and side C to the nearest tenth. And of course we're going to use the law of tangents. Okay. Picture-wise, draw a triangle. And I'm going to label the given angle in the lower left, just like we did on the other one, angle C. Okay, and side A, I'm going to label this one 321, and B is 234. Okay, so we are given side angle side. Okay, if I'm going to do that by law of tangents, you got to go back up here and look at your three formulas. Okay. And I'm given A and B, side A and B. Okay, so I'm going to use this one. Okay. Okay. So write the formula down. A minus B over side A plus B equals tangent of half angle A minus angle B, their difference, and tangent of half their sum, A plus B. Okay. I know A is 321 minus 234 over 321 plus 234. Now, you don't know angle A or angle B, but you can sub in for one of these. Which one can you sub in for? If I know this is 71, what do I know about these two? Yeah, they add up. So if I took 180 minus 71, right, and I'd end up with what, 109? I know the sum of the other two. Okay, I don't know what either one of them is individually, but I know their sum. Okay, so tangent, I don't know the a minus b. Okay, but I do know their sum is 109. Okay, this is the a plus b, and I would hang on to that. Okay, we know their sum. Okay. Okay, if you did this on the calculator, you'd get this to be 87. You'd get this to be 555. Go ahead and fill those in. Equals tangent of half a minus b, and half of 109 is 54.5. If I did that on the calculator. Okay. Okay, now we're going to cross multiply. We are going to multiply these two and then divide by the 555. Okay, so on your calculators, take 87 and the tangent of 54.5, multiply those two together, divide by 555. Okay, do that. And I get 0.2198. So I'm at this, tangent of half a minus b is 0.2198. Okay? Now, you have to think of this half, you have to think of this as tangent of theta. Tangent of theta is 0.21. So you know the value of the function, you don't know the angle. So do inverse tangent. So inverse tangent of that answer. Okay? So I have half of a minus b is 12.3946. Okay, so far? Now how do I get rid of the half? Multiply by 2, right? Divide by half or multiply by 2. So multiply this by 2. Okay, so you'd have a minus b is 24.7891. Okay, now look at this formula and then this one over here. You have two equations, two unknowns. Okay, on law of tangents you will always work with two equations, two unknowns. So let's use a plus b is 109 and a, whoops, this should be a minus on here. Sorry, that should be a minus there. A minus b is 24.7891. Okay? Two equations, two unknowns. If we add those together, 1a plus 1a would be 2a. The b's drop out. We've already got the 24 on our calculator, so let's add 109. Okay, and I get 133.7891. Okay, then divide by 2. Okay, and I get angle A is 66.89, and they want it to the nearest tenth. So angle A is 66.9. That's one of the answers. Okay. Okay, now store that. Okay, make a note. You want to store that one. So store it as alpha A. Okay. Now you should have enough to get the other angle, right? Right? So if you add on the 71 and then take 180 minus that answer, and I get 42, so that would be our angle B. Angle B would be 42.1 if we go to the nearest tenth. Okay? Okay, now what are we missing? Side C, right? Okay? So now we need to go side C, and that's where we're going to use the law of sines. So we're going to do like A over the sine of A equals C over the sine of C. Okay. C we don't know. Angle C was 71. A was 321. And I stored that alpha A. Okay, so I need to take 321, we're going to cross multiply. Take 321 sine of 71. I get 303.5. And then divide by sine of alpha A. So do alpha A because we stored it. Okay, and I get 329.98, right? So we're solving for C. Little c is 329.98. And if we round that, it's actually going to round up, right? So we got to go to 330.0. Okay, so here's our answers. Angle A is 66.9, angle B is 42.1, and side C is 330.0. Okay, so somewhere on here, star, highlight, you're using two equations, two unknowns. We're using the elimination method or linear combination method. We had to use two equations, two unknowns. You will always have to use that. It doesn't matter if you're solving for the sides or if you're solving for the angles. You're always going to use two equations, two unknowns. Okay? Okay. That should get you started.